college game, man.
Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the SMU Mustangs and the Florida State Seminoles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
When you enter Doak Campbell Stadium, you have to walk past the statue of Bobby Bowden first. This is sacred territory in college football. The fans know it. When they get chanting and the horse gets running, you know this is one of the most special places in all of college football. Can't wait to see how the Seminoles bounce back this season here at the Doak. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him, not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Guys, let's have a look at SMU. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it. I know it wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mid on the football.
Second and long here. Looking for running room. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Chop, they're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. Bingo, moving, bingo, moving. Looking for a man, it's Jennings. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
You just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. Hand it to the back. He's got the first down. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quick give. Turning it on. No, he got loose. The 40. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Florida State. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. They're on the board first here in the season opener. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. He finishes the drive with a thrilling 69-yard run to the end zone. Here he comes with the return. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll run it. Showing off the arms. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
They'll give it to him again. Defense all over him.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Off play action. Oh, pressure's coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I like the job by this defense. Seeing the play action, reading it, reacting to run, then you got to convert to a pass rush. They do a really good job of it. Get to the quarterback and hit him as he's throwing the football.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
After giving up that big shot defensively, how confident are you calling that coverage again? You're now on your own end of the field, and now your backs are against the wall.
The Mustangs are flying down the field. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Back's got it on the screen. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. After the holding penalty, the offense will try to hang on with a 1st and 20. Sells the run, looking to pass. They're all over it. Firing deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
To the air, it's Sperry. Trying to get behind the defense. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
Really good coverage by the DB there, and even a better job of locating the football and then knocking it away.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Robinson. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. need a huge play on 3rd and long. Changing the routes with his receivers. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. See what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Takes the easy one to the back. Tough physical run, stiff arm and all as they get it out to the 13. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. From the gun, wants to pass. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And the Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Back to pass, it's Sperry. Still looking. Out wide left, it's Riles. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Seminoles come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Working the ground game. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? He has 89 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Got a little grip, got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Seminoles! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Going deep. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you've got to set yourself up for success. And it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dome. The play fake. And they fail to hook up on third down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Hunt is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Hits the hole, it's Chroma. Hard running there. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Nine-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Moving the pocket, it's Sperry. Right side, it's Carter. That's his first catch of the season. They believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early. And the Noles have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. In traffic, it's Wiles. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. They'll leave it with the lone back. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Look out! He'll throw it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. Calls his own number. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown.
He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Under pressure. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
And this defense has come out really, really strong. I mean, this is the third possession. They've already got 2 stops, and now they try to take advantage of them and go over the top because the D's been aggressive. Still doing a great job staying disciplined, staying home.
He's looking deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Floats it out in space. Oh, he's got some space.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Second down, gonna throw it. Looking for a big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Back open in the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
Defense is about learning the plays. Third down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Enough to move the chains. Maybe some room here. All the way! Touchdown, no! His third touchdown of this game and his third on the season. Lining up for the PAT. The defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a first down. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to put a stamp on that one with a 41-yard run to the house. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Out wide right, it's Smith.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing it. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offensive situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Trying to escape and get it himself. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Quickly to the tight end. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. SMU spends his 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the right. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
To the air, it's Jennings. He'll take a shot. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's open things up with North Texas, taking on the number 5 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the Mean Green, with a statement victory here and a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Snap to the back.
Let's check in now on some of the other action today, as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Sells to fake. Right side, it's Robinson. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. You can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Looking to throw, it's Berry. Way off target there. Long way to go on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Wiles. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
That's a really good-looking throw there. And I think about back in my day playing for the Gators, we were known as having this high-octane passing attack with Steve Spurrier, but every time we played the Seminoles and Chris Wenke, who, of course, would go on to win a Heisman Trophy, we knew that we were going to have to be executing at a high level. This guy right here, when he gets going and he gets into a groove, he just does not miss. He is able to light up the scoreboard for the Seminoles.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
He's got it on the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
That cornerback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Mustang's offense is ready to go on the attack. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. From the gun, the running back has it. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Turning it on. Touchdown, Florida State. And what a turn of events as this defense gets to pick 6. Attempt to try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Ready to try the point after. The extra point is good, but the lead is still big, down 31-7. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dan.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Let's it fly. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Dropping back, it's Berry. Out wide right, it's Wiles. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Second down, gonna throw it. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Seminoles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the gun, the ground game. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last op.
A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Down in the end zone, the big play there, and the defense gets the stop. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Quickly out to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Quarterback keeps it. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So you really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense.
That's the story today in this game. The coverage defensively has been so good. They seem to always be in the back pocket of these intended targets, and they swat another pass away incomplete.
A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Great place to start for this offense. The run to the left. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game one, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Going for it all. And he went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
Throwing, Hawkins. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Rushes on. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB, because they're in a huge hole, and they need some explosive passing plays.
Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It had...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Fourth down, Hawkins. Escapes trouble. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
He had nowhere to go with the football. Fourth down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Got rid of it just in time. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Gonna run it. It's Chroma. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
To throw, it's Berry. Here comes the heat. Good job just to get rid of that one.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. He'll bring it out. It's Rhodes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just, there he goes. He's inside the 40. He's dragged down after the huge pickup, and I think they're going to get a bonus 15 out of this one for the face mask. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Hawkins, rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
Stop right there.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, pressure's coming. Being chased. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He was trying to push him downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Throwing, Hawkins. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the 4th quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game, being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. And they'll take a knee. 3rd and long right here. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. And the Seminoles will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt is on its way. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres.